Chamber This Morning, presented by the Clinton Area Chamber of Commerce.
Good morning and welcome to Chamber This Morning. Well, she's going to be a regular on the program for a while now. Jennifer, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
And of course, it wasn't long ago you had the annual meeting. There were awards handed out, and you've got the list there in front of you.
I sure do, and it was a great night. We had it at Nelson Core Field, and the weather was beautiful. Not so much like this today, but thank goodness we had it. But we had some really deserving people win the community awards through the chamber. First of all, I want to recognize Karen Fries, who received 25 years of service with the chamber. If you don't know Karen, go down to the chamber, walk in. She's a woman at the desk. She knows everything. And she's the heart of the whole organization. We really appreciate Karen. So 25 years, she's seen a lot.
I've dealt with Karen business-wise here through the radio station, and she's always done a great job.
Right. She if she leaves, we're going to have to,
You're
I don't
in
know
trouble.
what, we're in trouble. Well, you'll find us all down there crying. The next award is the Andy Determan Memorial Award for Outstanding Board Member, and that went to someone very special, his son, Tom Determan. The Carl Schmitz Memorial Award for Outstanding Ambassador, Jill O'Neill. Of course, she's the librarian at Clinton Community College. Al Wise Memorial Outstanding Volunteer, Donna Pinter. If you don't know Donna worked at, I believe, U.S. Bank for a long time, and then she's also the one who runs our giant golf outing, which is, I mean, we have a committee, but Donna will tell you what to do, and it's a big job. So we really appreciate that. Small Business Person of the Year, of course, Deanna Posey of Deanna's Java Station. Business Manager of the Year, Chad Seeley of the Clinton Hy-Vee. If you went in there and saw him the day after they closed things down from COVID, you would have had no problem saying that man deserves an award, because that was wild. Community Leader of the Year was our Mayor, Scott Madison. Distinguished Business Person of the Year, Fairway Stores, because of their gift card program during the time, when everybody was having trouble working or making money. They gave out thousands of dollars in $50 gift cards. Outstanding Young Professional was Kelsey McCausland from First Gateway Credit Union. And then Distinguished Community Service Award went to Karen Vickers for a lifetime of community service, and she is near and dear to you here at KROS, Dave Vickers' wife, and she's just an amazing asset to our community. Clinton Convention and Visitors Bureau Friend of Tourism went to Kathy Klon of Clinton National Bank. Of course, she's instrumental in getting the boats to come here, American Queen boats, and worked very hard at that. So we're really proud of the people who were picked. They're very deserving, and I don't think you could get a nicer bunch of people.
Happen to know every one of those individuals, have known them for a number of years. They are certainly all, as you said, well-deserving. Now,
right.
You were telling me that for the most part, they don't realize that they're going to be receiving this award until that night.
That's right. They don't. A couple of people I had to say, I really wish you'd be there. And so then they would come. But otherwise, no, they didn't. It's very nice to see the look on their face when they win, and it feels good to them, I'm sure. But that's what I love about living in a small town, is that, like you said, I know every one of those people, and they deserve the award they received.
So, and every year, more and more deserving recipients come around.
It's true. It's a nomination. We get nominations for this. So it's something that it's not just picked, it's nominations. And people who have gotten them this year, especially with the COVID, that's an honor, because there was so much going on and so much change, and they were able to pivot and leverage everything and get through it. So,
and of course, you pretty much came on board when everything got rolling.
Yes.
But you've continued to do a very good job as generating new members, keeping the members that are involved happy.
I hope so.
So how are things going?
Good. Everything's going really well. We're very busy down there, and we're still, keeping things going. COVID kept us at home for about 2 months, but we continued to work from home. So, that's something that, like any other business, you have to be able to adapt and get back out there and work. In so many businesses, I don't know a business here in town who didn't adapt and, try to make the best of the situation, which is really impressive.
Now, speaking of impressive, the Freedom Rock.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Okay, yesterday we did a ribbon cutting. It was in conjunction with the city and our veterans for the Freedom Rock that's down on Riverview Drive, which, we call the Dike, and that's right by the Showboat. That was at 1:30. And I don't know if you've heard of Bubba Sorensen. He's the man who did the artwork on the Freedom Rock. There's one in every county in Iowa. He goes around the state and paints them. They're also throughout our nation, and people actually make them destination stops. So that's just magnificent that we've got that in this town. It creates tourism, of course, for us, but it's also a lot of information on there that you can be really proud of. Different veterans we had. It was a beautiful ceremony. It also has representatives from our space program on there. But it was a beautiful ceremony, a ribbon cutting. It was something that, seeing the veterans there with the mayor speaking and the flags, it just made you so proud. And it makes me proud of our community and happy that we have that here, because we do thank our veterans for their service.
A beautiful riverfront too, and now adding to our riverfront that Freedom Rock.
Right.
I know you're involved with the ribbon cuttings. How are things going on that front?
Actually, they're picking up quite a bit. We've had recently one at the Jurgensen soccer field. That's behind Home Depot up there. If you haven't seen that, go see that. That is really cool. Go see that. I don't know if they're still playing games. I kind of hope not, because it's so cold now.
I think they're still playing.
Oh boy. Well, watch from your car. But they're just to see all those little kids out there and their families, and it's a wonderful complex, a good thing for our community. We have another ribbon cutting coming up, and that will be at the Cornell World War I statue, which is at the intersection of 5th Avenue South and Riverview Drive. That came from a grant from the Clinton County Development Association and contributions from the American Legion, the World War I Centennial Committee, and the Daughters of the American Revolution to restore that statue. It's been there a long time, but it had become very green and was kind of being eaten away by the weather. It's such a beautiful, beautiful statue, and something that is just fantastic for us to have in honor of everyone who served and, protected our country and served our community.
Appreciate you coming in this morning. Any other closing comments, and how can people find out more about our chamber?
Well, if you want to get a hold of me, just call the chamber at 563-242-5702 or go online at clintonia.com.
All right, very good. We'll talk to you next Friday.
Okay, I'll see ya. Thank you.